Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks after a nice, lovely road trip over the weekend with my friends in Crypta, and I am back to bring you guys a Monday mini unboxing. That's right, we are continuing the series that we brought back last week, and we are continuing it with something very, very cool. This is a very special piece that I had when I was a kid that I have been looking for pretty much ever since then. Now, I had a few items to choose from for this week's Monday mini unboxing, but I figured that this is the one that has to happen this week because just a few days ago, we got confirmation that Disney Plus will be renewing Goosebumps for a second season.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
And as unfortunate as that news is, it's still Goosebumps news, so I figured we should probably do the Goosebumps item for today's Monday mini unboxing, right? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on into the package. I got this on eBay with big thanks to my buddy Shawin over on Instagram. He is a fellow Goosebumps collector with an absolutely incredible Goosebumps collection, and he asked me if there was anything that I was after, and I told him that I really, really wanted one of these, that I had seen a few come up years ago, but they were always just a little too expensive for me at the time, and he said that he would keep his eye out, and then lo and behold, like a week later, he sends me a link, and I was able to score this thing super, super cheap. I was actually the only person that bid on it, and I got it for far, far less than I've ever seen them listed for before. So, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and cut on into this package so we can see what is inside. And once we get it out of here, I will explain to you guys a little bit about why it is so special and sentimental to me. So we have the item right here. Lovely, lovely packaging, nice and safe in this bubble wrap. You gotta love someone who takes the time and effort to go ahead and package your pieces correctly. Big corporations can't get this right, but somebody on eBay selling a children's toy got it right. What sense does that make? I don't know. So, go ahead and get on into it here. What we have is a vintage sealed Goosebumps Curly's Brain Bites. Yes, look at that. I haven't even looked for myself yet. I should do that. This is for me. Oh my God, this brings back so many memories, and it's bigger than I thought it was.
Hey, that's what she said.
All right, so what we have here is basically some sort of edible concoction in the form of brain bites. So essentially what we have here is just kind of a make your own sour candy concoction thing. Basically what you would do is you would open the brain here and you would pour the goo into the skull, and then you would open this powder over here and you would pour that into the goo and you would mix it up, and it would create this really odd, crunchy, and from what I remember, just absolutely nasty brain juice flavored thing. I don't even remember what flavor I had as a kid, but I do remember having this and begging my dad for the longest time to let me open it and eat the brain stuff. And finally, he let me do it, and I was super disappointed. It was absolutely disgusting. And then eventually I lost this piece. I just lost the curly skull and everything, and I really, really regret that. So I've been after one ever since. Again, I saw a few pop up years and years ago before I really had money to play with, and they were just a little bit too expensive for me, so I got this thing here for $30, which I feel like is an absolute steal. Goosebumps stuff is only climbing in value, and typically there is a bidding war with other collectors, but for some reason, I got really, really lucky with this and the auction for this. So we have blue raspberry flavor here. That actually sounds about right. I mean, I was probably 5, maybe younger, when I finally opened my Curly's Brain Bites and tried them. So I really don't remember the flavor, but if I had to guess, it probably was the blue raspberry flavor. But I do know that there are at least a few other flavors, and there is definitely green apple, sour green apple. I remember seeing that on a listing way back in the day. So yeah, dude, this is very, very vintage. It is not not in the best shape, but it is still sealed. I would like to see one in better shape than this. I wonder what year this actually was released. 1996. I love everything about this piece. I love the curly skull. It looks a bit more realistic than your typical Curly art. Like you would see Curly done up and he would be a lot more cartoonish than this. But this is almost full-on realistic skull, aside from the obvious of the sunglasses there. And then even just the back, like Goosebumps stuff was so cool. How can we not just keep doing this? How do they keep messing Goosebumps up? It was so simple. Black background, neon collars, slime, classic monsters, and just cool stuff. What are we doing? It's not that hard. It's not brain surgery. So yeah, dude, Monday mini unboxing, just wanted to document this. This is definitely a nice, cool, very big to me piece for my Goosebumps collection, which is only getting bigger since we set up that display. I'm not even sure that I've really shown that display off since we finished it. It's never truly finished, right? But we redid the Goosebumps display, and I don't think that I put that in a video yet, so I will give you guys some close-up shots of this piece at the end of the video here, and then we will take it and find a place for it in my Goosebumps collection and show off what is the newly renovated Goosebumps collection as well. And that will be that for today's video. So, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. Go ahead and let me know down below what your favorite Goosebumps item was as a child. I know that probably almost everybody watching this video is or was a Goosebumps fan and probably has some sort of special, sentimental, memorable item from their childhood that is directly related to Goosebumps. So let me know down below what your favorite Goosebumps piece was. This is definitely mine. I'll meet you guys down in the comments, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody says. Now, enjoy these hero shots. Until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to brain bites, and we will see you guys in the next one.